Hi, good morning. This is Lisa Brown, and I am going to be talking about Kearney Public Schools bullying policy. So the first thing I thought I would do is I would read to you the statement about bullying in the Kearney Public Schools handbook. So this is addressed in the handbook. Engaging in bullying, which includes any ongoing pattern of physical, verbal, or electronic abuse on school grounds, or in a school-owned vehicle, leased or contracted by the school, being used for a school purpose by a school employee or a school employee's designee, or at a school-sponsored activity or school-sponsored athletic event. The administration and staff are to implement strategies and practices to reinforce and to encourage positive behaviors by students. Positive behaviors include nonviolence, cooperation, teamwork, understanding, and acceptance of others. The administration and staff are to implement strategies and practices to identify and prevent the inappropriate behaviors by all students, including anti-bullying education for all students. That is the official policy that is listed in the school handbook. And just to kind of elaborate on that, I think that part of what KPS has chosen to do is not clearly define the consequences of bullying, because they recognize that bullying happens in elementary, middle school, and high school, but the consequences look different because of the age of the students. At the elementary level, the consequences, depending on the situation and the circumstances, might not be as severe as the high school, because the children are still learning. There's still factors that they maybe need to consider. And so they steered away from having, if you bully, this is what's going to happen. And they gave that control and decision-making to the building levels and the principals at those levels to deal with it appropriately. At the building level, it looks very different, but we always take bullying seriously. We make sure we investigate and make sure we take into account all sides. We make sure we include parents in that communication piece. We also make sure that we have an education part of it to make sure that when it does happen, then we've addressed it. We've talked about what we should do differently. We have a preventative piece where we talk about how to try and help prevent bullying and building strong friendships. We are required as staff every year to do bullying training provided by our district. We talk about it at grade levels. We talk about it at our school meetings. So it is definitely a topic that has been addressed in different capacities throughout the district. I know that last year KPS had a few incidents at the middle school and at the high school that kind of became public scrutiny of how they decided to handle the bullying situations. So it's definitely a hot topic. And I think that, as far as bullying goes, we will continue to work on it and continue to always be improving how we handle the situations. And it's something that's continuing to evolve as our society and our schools and our children continue to change. Is it perfect? No. Are we continually working on it to improve? Yes. And I think that we really try to stop it as early as possible and address it so that it doesn't become a bigger problem than it could be. So with that is my review of the KPS's policy for bullying. Have a good day. Bye.